opening good morning, good people. It's Monday, February 16th, and you're tuned into Earth is Ghetto, where we acknowledge the chaos, but still choose joy anyway. I'm your host, Love, and baby, we made it to another week. The bills might still be due, the group chat still messy, and the world still doing the absolute most. But guess what? We're still here, and that means we've got options. This week, we're choosing a positive outlook, not fake happy, toxic positivity nonsense. Nope, real optimism. The kind where we know life is wild, but we also know we've got resilience, humor, and a little bit of petty motivation if needed. Whatever works. Coming up today, we're talking news, the stuff that matters and the stuff that makes you say, who approved this? Then we'll get into entertainment, because honestly, celebrity drama is cardio for the brain. And we'll wrap it up with some inspiration, because you deserve to start your week feeling grounded, hopeful, and a little bit unstoppable. So grab your coffee, your tea, your emotional support snack. No judgment here, and let's get into it. This is Earth is Ghetto, but your spirit doesn't have to be. Let's have a good week, y'all.
What's up, y'all? Y'all heard Tatisha. Let's have a good week. Let's do this thing. How are y'all doing? How was y'all weekend? How was y'all Valentine's Day? I chilled. I did exactly what I told you. I wanted my husband a barbecue, and he did so. He's such a nice guy, and I try not to get caught up in Valentine's Day. It's so lame of a holiday, honestly. But if you're in love, you're in love. I still love my husband, obviously, a lot. But yeah, I think sometimes people go overboard with putting so much meaning behind that day. Other than that, y'all, I had a pretty chill weekend. Did my son's locks, went to the gym, went to visit my grandpa. It was his 83rd birthday. He was looking good, and ate Mexican food with my husband. So pretty chill weekend, nothing too exciting. Weather's still nice, holding out here. So just trying to get my husband over. He got bronchitis. I asked him, did he tell the doctor, ain't nobody got time for that? I don't, the joke is old, I know, but I can know when people say bronchitis, I will never not have that lady's voice in my head. Other than that, y'all, that's really it. Let's see what I liked in the news. We watched Sir Duncan the Tall 7 nights. It's actually getting good. After 5 episodes, it's finally, the action is picking up. It's getting real. Let's see. Northwest went to Alexander Wayne's show in New York, and she has her little friends. I like North. I'm going to enjoy North how she looks right now, because I have fear that she might succumb to society's beauty standards. And I just love that she's just being a rich kid right now, hanging out, being normal. Remember this, because I just feel like, I pray she sticks to her truism of how she is and not feel like she got to do something. But I like her just being a kid, hanging out with her friends, a rich kid. The Obamas was at the NBA All-Star Weekend. Michelle with the braids. Regina King was at the Spirit Awards. She looks really good. It's good to see Regina back out and about. Meghan and Prince Harry were sitting next to Queen Latifah at the NBA. Everybody wanted to go to the NBA All-Star game for some reason. I've never seen that many stars. Michael Jordan's team won the Daytona 500. Michael Jordan just can't stop winning. Whatever he touches his hand on, he gonna win. Somebody said this is going to be archaeologists digging up Miami in 500 years, which is hilarious. Somebody said this is a crab when you try to grab it on a beach. But she getting it. She getting it, though. Black American physicist Dr. Shirley Jackson created the caller ID because she didn't like people playing on her phone. You know, a black person did that. Definitely created that, a black woman. A judge ruled that groups representing residents of Louisiana Cancer Alley can now proceed with landmark lawsuits seeking a pause on toxic industrial plants in 2 majority black districts. Ray J performed last night with his heart monitor and coming out of his eyes, with his heart monitor coming out of his eyes and his chest. Ray J Lord. There was chaos that erupted at the Daytona 500 after a massive multi-car pileup involving 17 race cars on lap 124, sending cars and debris flying across the track. Elbert Frank Cox became the first black person in the world to earn a PhD in mathematics in 1925. I don't know if this was real or not, but DJ Vlad, who's like does a lot of weird interviews, and AI haven't said this is fake, but he says, I have a confession. Rock Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory, and they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the Pew Pew fragments. She was never Pew Pew. The LA police are all on Jay's payroll, and it doesn't stop with LA, but you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? Do you really know the answer to that? The 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal, all paid off by Rock Mafia. Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory, even though it states the case Trump can only pardon federal cases. But knowing Trump likes to bend rules, Jay wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep lies secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me. I was expecting like him to say he got hacked or something, but the tweet is like still up there. It's kind of weird, but yeah, he tweeted that yesterday. A New Mexico mother drowns a newborn in a porta potty moments after giving birth. That is horrible. A woman is hit with a 43 million. A woman hit for 43 million on a slot machine, but the casino says it was a malfunction and ordered her a steak dinner instead of claiming she only won $2. That's messed up. The U.S. has discovered a lithium deposit worth an estimated, that's a lot of zeros, underneath the supervolcano in Nevada. It's over $1 billion. Before rock and roll had a name, Sister Rosetta Tharpe was already playing it. Didn't it rain is proof. They say she is the mother of rock and roll. Rapper Tone Loc was hospitalized after a flight emergency. He misses Mardi Gras appearance. I honestly did not know Tone Loc was still with us, but I hope he gets better. Louis Armstrong planned for his wife Lucille in front of the Sphinx in Egypt in 1961. A boat with 6 people, including 4 kids, flipped in a massive wave off California. Surfers saw it happen and immediately jumped in. 14-year-old Ian Anderson spotted a kid screaming and went after him. All 6 survived. This is what real heroes look like. You know, surfers came through. They came through and saved the kids. A nationwide recall of commercial cake mixes has just been upgraded to FDA's most serious classification, indicating a real risk for people with specific food allergies. Cardi B fell off her chair while performing. Cardi just out there having fun, for real. Romance scammers are increasingly convincing Americans to take out lines of credit against their homes or stealing their homeowners' personal information and taking out those loans directly, according to a team of researchers. That's crazy. The same chemicals found in pipes and pesticides and floor tiles are present in some wigs, braiding hair, and hair extension, a new study found. Wash and soak that stuff before y'all put it in your hair. SWAT op and Nancy Guthrie, I don't know. I'm not even reading this because they ain't caught anybody. Nancy is still not found. Venus had posted a video of her when she was dancing at her wedding, and I just love Venus having fun. I've never seen Venus like dance and just kick it. But she was really kicking at her wedding. I love this for her. And she looked good with the tea. I love this for Venus. She had her little outfit on. She was turning up. Get it, Venus? Peanut butter distributed to 40 states has been recalled after foreign material was discovered in the product. The largest known outbreak of an STD ringworm in the United States is happening in Minnesota. Y'all better strap up, man. Marine who fell overboard USS Iwo Jima declared unalived after a non-stop 3-day search. Russia announced Thursday it had blocked WhatsApp over its alleged failure to comply with Russian legislation days after restricting access to rival messaging service Telegram for similar reasons. The doomsday clock is now 85 seconds to midnight, the closest it's ever been. What scientists say this means for humanity. Let me know if I gotta keep paying bills. That's all I want to know. Don Lemon just arrived at federal courthouse for his arraignment. That was on Friday. Waymo confirmed it is paying Door Dashers to close any doors of its vehicles that have been left open. They'll give you $6. ICE expects to spend $38 billion on its plan to acquire warehouses across the U.S. and retrofit them into immigrant detention centers that can hold tens of thousands of people. These were the hairstyles for pre-colonial Africa. A lot of these still around. Tesla hover bikes hitting the sands of Dubai. The future's awesome. Who else wants this? Not me. There's nowhere I can ride this. But it look cool. Of course, this AI. A great marriage is when your wife is by your side during bad times to tell you none of this would have happened if you listened to her. And you know what? I tell my husband this all the time. A Brazilian au pair, 25-year-old Juliana Perez, was sentenced to more than 10 years in prison on Friday for her role in the Virginia double unalivement plot. Trump administration moves to end the universally hated start-stop feature for cars. I hate that feature. A young girl from Pittsburgh has become a social media sensation as she surpassed 80,000 boxes sold this week. Look at her. This girl, who wouldn't buy cookies from her? That kid coming to your door, like, this is a face, of course. Like, how you gonna tell her no? Like, this kid, she knows what she's doing. President Trump pardons former NFL player Jamal Lewis, who is charged with conspiring to distribute 5 kilograms of cocaine and other offenses. Jamal was pardoned along with other NFL players, Joe Klecko, Nate Newton, Travis Henry, and the late Billy Cannon. Stefon Diggs pleads not guilty to assaulting his chef days after the Super Bowl. Dubai CEO resigns after released email showed Epstein thanking him for his torture video. Nevada is the only state where people can legally purchase Schmex, and now Schmex workers at one of the state's oldest brothels, Sherry's Ranch, are fighting to become the first in the U.S. to unionize. Surveillance video shows a 15-year-old girl running to safety after an alleged kidnapping when her Lyft driver canceled her ride and drove in the opposite direction. Smart girl. I'm glad she knew where she was going and she didn't just like have her head in that phone. Like, she was like, oh no. For all those who love bacon but want the task to be made easy as possible, Anna M. Mangan foresaw your needs. She invented the pastry fork in 1891. Chris Paul is retiring from basketball after 21 seasons in the NBA. A federal judge has blocked the Pentagon from attempting to demote and reduce retirement benefits for Senator Mark Kelly. Cardi B's stripper pass is mocked by Homeland Security after her ICE diss. Ring says it's terminating its partnership with police tech company Flock Safety following the backlash to this commercial. But it's kind of too late now. Everybody is not going to believe that no more. Free condoms ran out in the Olympic Village. Athletes used the strategic stock 10,000 contraceptives in a record 3 days. Organizers found themselves in a rather awkward position. It's cold too. They ain't doing nothing but getting down. Bronny James was 105 days old when LeBron James recorded his first career triple-double on January 19, 2005. On Thursday, February 12th, at 21 years old, Bronny checked in for his father after he recorded his 123rd career triple-double. That is a blessing. This was a gaslighting message that Stefan allegedly sent to Cardi, but he pretty much says he feels that he's been painted as a villain for simply living the life Cardi already knew he had. He says she walked into a man's life that came with history, children, responsibilities, and co-parents, and that none of that magically disappears because of a relationship. He addressed the Super Bowl situation directly, saying the presence of his child's mother wasn't disrespect, but reality and maturity, especially since his own mother invited her. Ignoring the mother of his child, he says, would have been insecurity, not loyalty. On the newborn and fairy tale expectations, Stefan allegedly made it clear you don't get the title without the weight. You can't play step queen when it's convenient and play victim when reality shows up. According to him, the issue was an embarrassment. It was being confronted with the truth of the situation she chose. And when the cameras came on, she folded. More or less than dating someone with a past means to accept the full picture, not just the highlights. Real life doesn't pause for comfort. Listen, I kind of agree with him, Cardi. Like, you didn't even get a ring from this man, and you was playing like you was his wife, fighting with people online over him, and then he just embarrassed you. Like, he already showed you who he was. It's just the old adage, believe what you see, not what you, like, when people tell you. Actions speak louder than words. I mean, but he ain't lying. We've been telling Cardi that wasn't the man for her. Alright, let's see what else is going on in this crazy world. Obama called out Trump's AI video, said it was a clown show. I guess they saying DJ Vlad did really tweet that, so he hasn't recanted what he said. Donald Trump said the Democrats refuse to vote for voter ID or citizenship. The reason is very simple. They want to continue to cheat in elections. This is not what our founding fathers desired. I have searched the depths of legal arguments not yet articulated or vetted on this subject, and will be presenting them an irrefutable one in the very near future. There will be voter ID for midterm elections, whether approved by Congress or not. Also, the people of our country are insisting on citizenship and no mail-in ballots with exception for military, disability, illness, or travel. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Stephen A. Smith is not ruling out or running for president. Who would vote for Stephen A. Smith, really? Montel Jordan is cancer-free again. Praise God. Other than that, y'all, I think we are caught up. I don't see too many things I didn't read about. Lots of Valentine's Day joy. And I said Valentine's, even though I want to say Valentine's, but, you know. All right, let's get into the old tickety talk.
Men went to Five and Below and tested all the cups, and only the cups that had Black Girl Magic on it, or Girls with Afro, or anything to do with Black History Month, those were the only cups that had lead in them.
Yeah, I thought that Five Below was going to be the first one not to have any lead, but I was wrong. Black Girl Magic, more like Green Girl Magic. Definitely has enough to go out, but it seems like it's only, wow.
Have y'all seen a video where the man went to Five and...
That's crazy.
Honestly, bitch, I don't know, but like, for real, if he ain't for me, I just need God to strike me the fuck. Well, I be fucking damn. All right.
God was like, and I'm gonna knock your glasses off.
Emails that I've gotten from parents, part 2. Up first. Hello. Jaden's Chromebook died last Thursday and hasn't turned back on since. He also forgot his charger at school and his friend borrowed it. That's why nothing has been turned in for 3 weeks. Thank you for your grace, Jaden's parent. Next one. Sent at 2:14 a.m. No subject. Why is my child failing? Question mark. Sent from iPhone. Next one. Hi. Samantha won't be at school today. She woke up at 6:43 a.m., said her throat felt weird, but not weird. Then ate half a waffle, then decided she was tired again. Just keeping you in the loop. Sam's mom. Next one. Hi. Brayden studied for almost 20 minutes for this test and still made a 58. We're wondering what happened during your instruction. Brayden's dad. Next one. Hello. We just realized the 3-week research project is due tomorrow. Is there any chance you could extend that? We had a very busy weekend. Thanks in advance. Ryan's mom. Next one. Hi. Can you make sure Ava sits next to her friends, but not the ones who talk? And also near the front, but not too close because she gets nervous? Appreciate you. Ava's mom.
Oh, I hope the parents that are in his class see this and see how ridiculous they are. Oh my gosh, give this man a raise.
Alright, so today I'm gonna show you how to make chocolate covered strawberry. This for the dudes, this ain't for the females. I ain't gonna say it's gonna save you no money, cause all the stuff I done bought, I could have paid somebody to do it, but I've been making them for my girl for a couple years, and yeah. Alright, so these are the strawberries I got. Good pretty ass strawberries. You know, my mama, my sister, 2 kids, I'm gonna make them for all the females in the house. Alright, I got my strawberries in there. I'm finna wash it with some vinegar. Well, this how you clean them up. A little bit of baking soda. Just gonna get all that dirt and everything up out of there. In the meantime, between time, this is everything I'm gonna use. This the chocolate I'm gonna use. White chocolate. Got another white chocolate down here. These my sprinkles. I'm gonna put some of the chocolate in these. Make my own letters. Got some food coloring, so when I make some pink ones and some red ones. Got that little gold. Got some cupcake. Gotta have some little decoration crinkles to put off in there. This is what I'm gonna put off in there too. Got some little boxes. These gonna be the boxes for the grown folks. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna put them together. And ribbons. Oh, and I got a cheesecake because I'm gonna take some of these, smush it down through there, and make some chocolate covered cheesecake. I ain't gonna show you how these. I got these too. Instead of getting a little plastic, I'm gonna put my chocolate in here. Make my little designs on my strawberries. This the box right here I got for Bay. I'm I'm gonna put her strawberries in here. I ordered it from Walmart. Or you can get it from Target. But you know we ain't shopping at Target, so yeah. Alright, we just took them strawberries out that water. We finna let them dry all the way out. You cannot dip your strawberries in chocolate while they wet. It's gonna fuck the chocolate up. Alright, now I'm putting some sticks through the strawberries. Getting them ready for me to dip them. Alright, I got some white chocolate in there. I got some more. I ain't gonna put all of them in there at the same time. Melt these down, then I'm gonna add more as I go. Alright, I got that white chocolate melted down. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. I ain't gonna do it while it's still hot. I'm gonna put that chocolate in there. Alright, I got that chocolate mixed up. They ready to dip now. Alright, I'm dipping them now. Get all that extra chocolate off of there.
Looks good.
You want to make sure you get most of the strawberry in there. Alright, I'm finna drizzle these things. And I'm finna sprinkle them. I'm gonna spoon it. I'm sprinkling them with all type of sprinkles.
Those white ones are cute. Those are
What white ones?
I like. Get out your house. Watch out. You got it?
And then like down like this. I put it in the
Cute.
hard to bite. It's hard to bite. Look good.
You gotta bite hard.
You ready?
Hey.
Got them done.
They're mechanical pencils, aren't they? Mine is the one you gave me. Because I be using it for work sometimes. I do. I love that little pencil. This little teddy bear is an eraser. It's so cute.
Give me another challenge.
No.
Why? I got a surprise for you.
I'm finna spray them with a little glitter with this.
I got a surprise for you.
Yeah, I see it.
That was so easy. Please
See it. I see it.
look.
Be careful. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so we stuffing it.
Ain't gonna put too much in there. What kind I'm giving you? Man, stop playing with that boy.
Look at that boy.
Stop playing with that boy.
Cute.
Goddamn 15 minutes, I finally got the bow on there. So yeah. We'll be selling these bitches in the hood near you next summer. No, I'm not. Alright, I done got some decoration crinkles in the one I'm finna make for Bay. I'm finna put the strawberries in there now.
So what Mardi Gras y'all going to? Hell, he ain't
A
the...
masterpiece.
Right,
Alright. Yeah.
No.
Stop playing with that boy. Now, I supposed to did a lot more that I didn't do because it took me longer than I thought. I got shit everywhere. Chill. We done.
And then this I had the kids.
This came out so cute.
Alright, so these just some little extra ones I made.
We got every one of you.
These for the kids right here.
I was waiting on the cheesecake, but no, he did really good. He should sell them. I think that is so thoughtful. A dad giving that to his daughters and wife for Valentine's Day. That is just so cute.
Hi friends, so I was one of the 750 people that won the McDonald's and Paramount Caviar drop, the Valentine's thing. I did not realize that it was going to be that few of people. I just was like, oh, that's fun, I'm gonna log on and try. And I just figured, I don't know, I probably wouldn't get it, but I was like, you never know. So I was actually on my work bench and I was like, okay, I gotta log on and try to get this caviar. And I got through and I put in all my info and then the screen kind of went weird and I was like, whoa. But I got the confirmation email and it was like, you got it. And I was like, we'll see. So to my surprise, today a package showed up at my door and I was like, there's no way. And I was at work and so my neighbor picked it up for me. But when I got home, that was the package. So I already opened it, but on the inside I had this little card. It has a little gift card on the back, so I can go get my nuggets. I actually bought caviar from Costco because I wanted to do the same thing. And so I was going to do it with Costco caviar. But here we are. Now we get to do it with the branded one. This little bag came inside. So cute. I love this little tag. I think that's adorable. And I did take out the ice packs and stuff because I whatevs. But little box. So I think this is the spoon, which also is funny because I bought 2 spoons because I was going to do this again with the Costco one, but now I could do a taste test and do another one. Little mother of pearl spoon, a thing of creme fraiche, the good kind, and looks like a 1 ounce tin of caviar. This is honestly so cute. It has a little caviar key in it, and then it is branded also. I honestly can't wait for this because, like I said, I was already going to do this, and to be able to do it with their caviar is just so fun. So I think it's a fun little promo. Not a huge creator, didn't get sent this. I literally just logged in like the rest of us plebes, and I got it, and I think that's so fun. So thank you so much, Paramount Caviar and McDonald's, and when I get my nuggets, we'll do a fun little dish up dinner, I guess. All right, we're here. I just got 40 nuggets because I panicked, so that's what we're doing. Sauces and everything's in there. Thank you. Got it. Mom was like, what snack are you fixing me? She's like, Father has done this before. We're good. I got us the new honey sauce to try also. Over this. I'm also using my little spoon.
You don't want to be talking in your video, right?
What?
You don't want to be talking in your video?
I'm gonna voice over.
But people see your mouth moving.
Yeah, that's fine. They should know I'm popular. I'm here with my boyfriend. Because this is actually a Valentine's Day promo.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Get these out of the way. Oh, well. It smells like nothing. Just how it's supposed to. I hope we like this.
Alright, this stuff is the way to take me out.
Sit in. Okay, Nux.
Oh.
That's salty.
McNugget caviar. She never said if it was good. She just said salty. But she was tearing it up. Must have been good.
Are some things you find out about Mexico. You see in Mexico that you might not see in the United States, but you don't learn about them until you walk right into them. This is one of those culture shocks that you might experience while you're in Mexico that nobody tells you about. I was walking from a tianguis in Puebla City, in China Poblana. I walked past this fountain made entirely out of broken Talavera plates. I stopped and was thinking, how beautiful this fountain would be if it was actually running. Turned around and I saw a hotel with a little girl watering some plants. The blue of the building caught my eye, but not really.
You know what is this?
What the fuck is
It's gross.
No, Louise.
Something that I didn't know existed in Mexico. This is called an automotel. And if you're like me and didn't know what an automotel is, in Mexico, it's a hotel with rows of different garage doors. You drive your car right into the garage, the door is closed, and you get to business. And what kind of business? Well, inside those garage doors, they're not fixing cars, if you know what I mean. I really didn't believe it. I had to turn around and get a better look. But with a closer look, you could see that each garage had paint and was painted all over the walls with stars and colors and hearts. And one of the garages even had a Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Grey thing. And inside of the hotel, there are also more rooms. If you look on the side of the wall, you'll see little stars. And those stars are the windows to the hotel room. Servicio or service 24 hours. And I didn't actually go inside to see the prices, but on the building, it did say starting at 200 pesos. So 200 pesos is about $10. And I suspect that's for the hour, but I'm sure you can get more than that. But yeah. In Mexico, or at least in Puebla, Mexico, there is a 24-hour auto hotel. You can drive yourself right up and your honey bunny to whoever you just met, in case you didn't know, because I had no idea.
That's wild.
Guys, if you know any boys looking for a girlfriend and that you think I'll be a good fit with, go ahead and tag them. If you think I'll be a good fit with them, and if they're looking for a girlfriend, go ahead and tag them and send them my way and tell them to text me. God.
I mean, this is how you put yourself out there.
Let me see the finished product. Okay. How is it?
It's good. Ain't enough seasoning, but it'll be alright.
Okay. Let me see the finished.
So if you didn't see the previous video, she made Alfredo, but she used chicken on a bone with 5 different noodles.
I can't. Lord, I hate not having control of my motherfucking legs and shit, where I'm going and moving and shit. Somebody dip me in the water. Don't dip me in no water.
Shit, you should say we get close to the ground, bitch. Oh, I can't even look down.
And then how long we up here?
An hour.
No, we not. I need to be down for bitch 5 minutes.
Then how we gonna let him know we want to come down?
Jesus.
He told us, let me know if you want to come down. How I'm gonna let you know you down there?
Jesus, I want 5 minutes. Oh, Jesus, please. Lord, I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry. Please. Is we going down? No, we ain't. They need to ride that motherfucking boat. Jesus, Lord. I'm sorry for paying my life. I promise I'm paying my life. Lord, please, Jesus, Lord.
I don't like how this just depends on.
Okay, Jesus, please.
This just depends on the fucking wind.
Jesus, please.
Like, think about it.
I don't want to do this. Ooh, jeez, I'm shaking.
Oh,
I don't want to
look behind us.
No.
What? Can you record me on the GoPro?
It got us, but it's getting both of us. I just want to get down from here.
Okay.
I just want to get down. Jeez, I want to get down. Lord, please, I want to get down.
What's about an ocean? And I just can't.
And I'm getting cold. I'm ready to get down.
I'm ready for him to drive me a little bit. I don't
want to drive. I want to get the fuck down. Hey.
Like, where we even drive from?
Can we get down now?
Where the fuck from?
Can we get down?
Drive the boat.
No. I want to get down. Give me.
Oh, we going down?
Is we ain't going down, ain't
She just a luge.
He's on luge meat right now. little bit. Why he trying to take pictures? We taking pictures. Cheese. Cheese. Stop rocking me, motherfucker. Woo. Yes, let me act like I'm not scared of my life. Oh, he rocking us. Yay! Let me act like I want up here about to die. I mean, he gonna dip us in the water, please. No, I already told him no. Reel us in. We don't want dipped in the water. That's what I'm saying. See, now he want to move the boat.
See, that's how far the people be on the video.
Exactly.
I guess that's just for the views, Corel. Now he finna drive that boat. What the fuck he got on? What he finna throw up here? Oh, he cut the road. He finna cut the road.
I'm
bullying.
Oh, he trying to get the picture. When I tell you I'm gonna go find this man and every motherfucking thing, bitch, I'm gonna get John Wick to kill his ass. If he cut that motherfucking road. No, we ready to go down. We ready to get down.
Y'all see the bling? Y'all see the toes?
I like to do a smile. Miami. Yes, Lord.
Legs up, you're gonna land sit on your butt.
Yes, Lord, get me down from that.
Give me turn. Look at that. I can't believe it.
He didn't dip them. Praise God. All right, y'all. That is the show. Inspirations on the way. Y'all stay blessed.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight for Sunday night service. Is anybody excited? Are you like, wait, I can't wait for the countdown to start. I believe this message is going to absolutely bless your life on tonight. This is part 5 of our World Changer series, and we are talking about where did you leave it? Jesus says, listen, if you're going to be a world changer, there are 2 components that you're going to need. There are 2 ingredients that you are going to need if you're going to effectively be a world changer for my glory. I would tell it to you now, but then I would spoil the message. There's no spoiler alert right here. Let's get to the message. What is up, family? I have been waiting for you. This message on the night, y'all, it's just going to hit different. It's going to hit different. We're already in part 5 of this World Changer series. Is there anybody who's been blessed? You are excited? I had to have my good thing with me last message. I said we have to double team this word. And I'm just excited about what God is going to do on tonight. Thank you for all of your love, your subscriptions. We see you. Netherlands, we see you. And also there was a group from Poland last week. Y'all watching in. I said, come on, do it, Lord. I love everybody, and I'm thankful that God is allowing width to this particular series. And I really want to get straight to work. I really do. This message is going to be so needed. I believe this is what I would like to call a healing word. So go ahead and take your screenshot, tag us in the room. Let us know where you are in the world, if this is your first time, if this is your 5th time joining us for this particular series. Let us know how this word is blessing your life. We are going to start in the Gospel of Matthew. Matthew chapter 10, just a little backdrop of what's going on. Jesus is sending out his disciples. And as he's sending them out, he gives them a particular word. And this is where we're going to start our reading on tonight. Matthew chapter 10, verse 11. It says, now whatever city or town you enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and stay there till you go out. And when you go into a household, greet it. If the household is worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it is not worthy, let your peace return to you. And whoever will not receive you nor hear your words, when you depart from that house or city, shake off the dust from your feet. Our clause of concern and the verses of importance from this particular biblical narrative. There's a part in this particular passage of scripture that reveals to us what you are going to need if you are going to be an effective world changer. This passage of scripture, you may not see it just by looking at it, but it reveals to us how we can have soul care maintenance. Jesus reveals to us there are two ingredients. There are two components. There are two qualities that you and I are going to need if we are going to be effective world changers. If you're going to be the one that's going to break the cycle off your bloodline, if you're the one that has a bloodline shift on your life, because like I stated before, and it just bears repeating, I don't think it is a coincidence that the enemy is referred to as that old serpent.
Not all probiotics are made the same. Seeds DSO1 helps you poop more and bloat less. The 24
I don't think it's a coincidence that the devil is referred to as that old serpent. What is a serpent? It is a snake. And I want you to consider two types of snake. We have a viper. The viper, this particular type of snake, the way it kills its prey is by a strike and injecting venom in your bloodline. Emphasis on bloodline. It is something in your bloodline. There's something in your family tree. There's something that has a hold on your ancestors because certain spirits like to hover over bloodlines. This is what we call a familiar spirit. In Hebrew, familiar is familius, which means household servant. There is something that has a hold on this house. There is something that has a hold on granddaddy. There's something that has a hold on big mama. There's something that has a hold on your mama. There's something that has a hold on your daddy. And the enemy thinks because this worked on your ancestors, it's also going to work on you too. That is a viper. It kills by putting something in your blood line. And then we have a python. The way that pythons kill is different. They don't kill by venom, but they kill by their stronghold. Emphasis in all caps on strong and hold. They wrap themselves around whatever they're about to consume, and every single time it breathes, that's when they apply pressure. Every single time it breathes, that's when they constrict. I wonder if there's somebody watching this message on tonight where you're like, every single time I try to do the right thing, there's this pressure. Every single time I make up my mind that I'm going to be for real this time, there's this pressure. I'm going to fast with everybody. I'm on day 10 too, with everybody. As soon as you made your mind up to fast, there's pressure, like for real. When you're like, I'm gonna stop sleeping around, I'm gonna wait until I get married, there's this pressure. I'm gonna fight hard so that I can have a better marriage, there's this pressure. It is because the spirit of the python is after the breath. When it breathes, it squeezes. Listen, y'all, listen, this is powerful. Everything God made, he just spoke it. He said, let there be light. Boom, there's light. He said, let there be firmaments and vegetation. Boom, boom, there's firmaments and vegetation. But when it came to me, when it came to you and I, he said, let us make. A little theology for you. This is irrefutable evidence of the Godhead. God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Let us make man in our image, and he breathed the breath of life. This is ruach. He breathed the breath of life on the inside of us. What is that spirit of the python after? The breath. When does it squeeze? When its prey begins to breathe. The enemy is trying to take your God-given nature. He's trying to take your God-given component, your God-given ability. But I have good news on tonight, y'all. I know somebody who crushed the head of the serpent. I know somebody who crushed the head of the serpent. And if you're going to be a world changer, if you're going to be the one that says, I'm going to shift the bloodline. Yes, it runs in our family, but since I've been born, it has officially ran out. Who receives that? Yes, it may have run in our family, but since I got here, it just ran out. If you're going to be the one, and you're going to be the vessel that God is going to use to break chains, if you're going to be the one that God is going to use as his instrument to make a difference in the earth, if you are going to be the one that God is going to use to glow in the dark, Because yes, our days are evil, and yes, they're dark, but in the midst of darkness, we're glowing. I'm a light bearer. If this is going to be you, Jesus says, okay, you're going to be a world changer. There are two qualities that you're going to need. And it's revealed in the latter part of verse 13 and the latter part of verse 14. When Jesus says in verse 13, towards the end, let your peace return to you. And the end of verse 14, when Jesus says, shake off the dust from your feet. So Jesus is saying, if you're going to be a world changer, you're going to have to know how to shake stuff off. You can't effectively change the world if you can't shake off offense and shake off what they said in the comment section, shake off, I feel like I'm dancing up here. But he said, if you're going to be a world changer, you're going to have to know how to shake stuff off. Not let stuff get to your heart and not let stuff get to your mind. You're going to have to shake it off. And if you're going to be an effective world changer, even when places don't receive you, when you have to leave, make sure you take your peace with you. This is powerful, y'all. Take your peace with you. I wonder if this is why somebody watching this message on tonight, the reason you feel as though you're broken into pieces is because you left your peace in different places. There's a piece of your peace there, and there's a piece of your peace from that divorce, and there's a piece of your peace in your childhood, and there's a piece of your peace from what happened in college. And Jesus is saying, listen, there's another village that you have to go to. There's a work I need you to do. There's a people you have to reach. What happened there, you're going to have to learn how to shake off. And I think the quintessential question, the question on the floor that we have to ask ourselves on tonight, as we begin part 5 of this sermonic journey in this World Changer series, is number 1, what haven't you shaken off? This is good, y'all. I feel it. It's already come for your throat. I'm just an introduction. What haven't you shaken off?